What I like about this place is that they're just like this idea that we are a collection of space for all. We really have collections that come from a lot of different places.
Right.
So a lot of gardens you'll see have in some ways one note. They're all about trees, or they're all about something that's very formal.
Right.
And for us, I feel like we have our own characteristic.
Yes.
We have character and a little bit of grit to us. And it's, I think, because of our history. You know, our history is we were the first botanic garden built over an old landfill. So underneath us is basically trash.
Exactly.
And so I think that's so interesting.
Right.
We don't come from, you know, a fancy mansion that somebody used to live in.
Yes.
It's trash
Right. But
that people used to bring. And I think it's just such a great message, especially to younger generations, that you could make something really beautiful out of nothing. So here is our lower meadow. A lot of people use it for like their weddings and special events.
Right.
Off in the distance, though, we have our desert garden. And what I do like is that, you know, there's a desert collection. You would normally see that in a desert, but next to it are roses, which is also really amazing. There's banyans, there's pine trees, and so you really get a little bit of everything here, which is nice. The rose garden that we're walking up to is our recent renovation as well. We had completed a vision plan back in 2013. And what that really called for was a renovation of our different garden spaces, but they also wanted new garden spaces. This newly renovated space I'm really proud of, because all of the new spaces we're putting together is all about making sure areas are universally accessible.
Right.
Meaning that there is a ramp for someone to go down if they're on wheels.
Right.
But it has to be right at the same entrance that someone going down the stairs would go down. And that means that they're going to have a very similar experience.
Right.
So you've been here for when it was a butterfly?
When it was a butterfly.
Yeah, so for fall we transformed it into the spider pavilion.
Right.
With the idea that, you know, we wanted to dispel things that were diabolical or misunderstood. So we did that with the plantings that we just passed by, but we're also doing it with something that people are typically afraid of.
Yes.
Spiders, and just show that maybe there isn't a whole lot to be afraid of, and that they're really more helpful to us than they might be. Yeah.
The thing is that most spiders in general, biting is not their first line of defense. I think this is why there's all this fear, I think, around the spiders are alive. The last thing they want to do is waste their venom. Is really precious, and that's for their prey, right? That is for their food.
Right.
And the first thing that they're going to do, actually, if we surprise them, is they're going to play dead. They roll onto their back, curl their little legs in, and then just scoop them into a container, done deal. So they're terrified,
Right.
So they're not like attack creatures.
Yeah.
Right.
So currently we're in the newest space at the South Coast Botanic Garden. This is our staghorn fern collection. And really how it came about is we just noticed there were a lot of different staghorn ferns throughout the garden, and some that were in the back that had never really been put on display. And so we thought, what better way to really show off this collection than to put it next to our 400 square foot living wall. So that's planted with succulents and a variety of things. Put our staghorn ferns together, but now provide this space where people can enjoy coffee or a snack. And we've opened Dottie's, which is our concession area.
And then the living wall is just amazing. It's so picturesque, right?
It's great.
It's Instagrammable.
It is. It is. We have a lot of people that take pictures there for their weddings.
Like, so in the years that you've been here, what are you most proud of?
Gosh, you know, I would have to say there's the change just in of itself, and the shift in culture from being a place that in some ways didn't believe in itself to a place that now feels worthy of the attention. I feel that's very important to know, and for people to see that maybe you didn't know about this place before. I hear from a lot of people, oh, I drive by that all the time and I never go in. And now people are going in.
Right.
People pay to come here, and we give them experiences that are valuable and worthy of that. Having a place that feels worthy of itself, it's such a parallel. We'd love to invite everyone to come experience these 87 acres here at South Coast Botanic Garden. This coming fall, we have All Things Wicked and Wonderful that invites you to visit our spider pavilion. Starting in November, we have a wonderful exhibit made out of Lego bricks called Nature Pop, and you'll get to see 40 different life-size sculptures, all made out of Legos, all nature themed. And then coming in December, we have our ever popular nighttime light exhibition called Astrolumina. We hope to see you here at South Coast Botanic Garden.